Thanks and welcome in. Welcome to another episode of Ecstatic Dies A Lot, where Ecstatic may or may not die a lot. Yes, we're just chatting for a moment because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm not sure I want to play LA Noire. I'm not sure I have the brain capacity to actually be able to be a decent detective. So I've been looking through my games, and I have a lot of series, which is great, I guess. Except when I'm just trying to find filler before I can get my hands on Alan Wake 2. And I don't want to start a series. So I'm kind of at a... How's your day going? You're working casually in the background. You're busy earlier. Oh, well. I could always try. She sees red. Again. That got me my ban. Probably shouldn't do that one. Some of these I have, and I'm not even sure why. I know some of them are my son's. No. I was not aware of the game. It had nudity in it that I was not prepared for. And got my channel shut down fast. I mean, it's on the warning, but not what I expected when it showed up. So, yeah, that was fun. Not really. Dude, I have no idea. So I guess we're going to try to be a detective and see how badly it goes. I really kind of want to kill zombies, though. We'll see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm really bad at it. I mean, there's no guarantee I'm going to die. But I could fail. Yeah, I was unprepared for that. So it was, like I said, it was. It's a Russian game, and it's not really much of a game. It's an interactive movie, and it does list nudity on, in the warning, but like I said, not expecting that. do it. We might as well do it, right? No, I need to remember. Yeah, so I may at some point revisit that. It's just not something I'm ready to revisit right now.
City, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, a symbol of freedom and vitality.
But I will get there eventually.
Every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Don't shoot the suspect. Yes, yes.
A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Don't shoot the
The city of opportunists.
Oh, you know. Could have been worse. I could have killed him.
Shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Maybe I'll actually do better this time.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
Make it sound like I make a
20th
habit of
century
it.
city that will become a model for the world.
Although I think I did end up shooting him the first time I played too. So you may have a point there.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Hi.
Here we
Hi.
go again. They
Asshole.
don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Is this where I want to turn? Probably. Oh, I could. What are you doing? Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car? Why did you just abandon your car? What the hell? They just got out of their car and wandered away. What?
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Help was
my
done. Wilson
God.
Division. We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
They abandoned their car.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Yeah. Is that it?
Look at this junk.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Shiv.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
I mean, at least he's upfront about it, right?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Actually, it kind of is. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Put it down. I don't want to do this again. Can we just...
Dr.
No. Ah!
Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous...
I think that's a definite, yeah. Okay, but that's not really what I was looking for.
amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind
Yeah, it was
is
called
the last great mystery in medicine.
Yes, it was
Are you
called
thinking of
Shell Shock at the
specializing,
time.
Mr.
And
Sheldon.
I think that's what...
Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
I don't think I can
That's
skip
what
it.
I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse
Anyway,
under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes.
I mean, that's what they're
Given
talking
the right
about.
set of circumstances.
I mean, this is set right
Trauma
after World War
forces the
II.
mind to
So
close down,
there's a whole lot
retreat in on
of
itself. We
soldiers
try to
coming
find
home
ways
with
to
shell
unlock
shock,
the
and
mind again through a combination
they
of
were not
therapy
treated
and drug
well. I
treatment.
mean, they're still not treated
Hypnosis
well,
and therapy are powerful tools
but they're
in the
treated
right
better.
hands, Shiv.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
No.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Nope. Damn. This is what I was kind of hoping for. It's the controls.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Circumstantial.
And I do love how, hands everywhere. Fair hands.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Don't believe there was anything else here. Nope. Not back here anyway.
Incidental.
Yeah, we already looked at that. Anything else over here? No. Okay, then why the music playing? Stupid idea. Bloodstain.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
More beer bottles.
Nothing significant.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Get there. Give me a second.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
This isn't what we're looking for.
No. This is a different beer bottle.
Doesn't look like anything.
Alright, fine. And that pretty pearl-handled Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Mm-hmm. 2 shots.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Anything else? Doesn't sound. It sounds like there's more, but for the life of me, I have no idea what.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Okay, fine. I'll. All right. Shit. Don't want to use the siren. I'd rather not use the handbrake if I can help. Oh.
This would be a good time for the siren.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. What are you doing? Oh, that was a red light. Oops. It's a good thing I'm the law. I am the law. Judge Dredd. Okay, guy. You drive slow. You drive super slow. slow ass motherfucker. Oh! Move. I don't know where I'm going. Don't honk at me. I'm going back the exact same way I came. Maybe not so hard on the brake. Maybe. I! Why? You guys need to move. Thank you.
Help me!
There we go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a riot.
And everybody's touching it.
These babies are only available special order.
I had somebody
Here's
over
my
the other
Smith &
day,
Wesson order book.
and they had, the audacity to tell
My
me
guest.
that
This is about something big,
there was too
right?
much chocolate in my snack basket, and that I needed to diversify a little bit. No, mind you, that's my paraphrase. So
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
I now
You see
have
it on
Jolly
there?
Ranchers. Let's see.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, it's been a big
I know,
help.
that's what
Anytime.
I thought.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
But, I mean, he did have a point. Sometimes I just need something to stick in my mouth and suck, and the blow pops often are just too big. And I'm gonna shut up now.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Go left here.
Right here. Whoa! Person!
You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
No. I'm driving here.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
damage. Oh, I'm going to. And already we've hit one light post. Can you please get out of my way? Really? I'm lost.
Continue to respond.
I probably took the long way around. The scenic route. Do not stop! Jesus! Yeah, I took the same route. Awesome. Love it. Ah.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Yay.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
In a drawer.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ah, fuck.
You ready, tough guy?
That was a very bad move, Schroeder. Ralph, you
I'm
all
a
right?
badass.
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Does this what?
Seems irrelevant. Maybe if... No. this is going to help us.
Gotta be thorough. Oops.
No good to me.
Those are
I
both.
don't think this is any use to us.
I don't know, man.
Not much help. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
It's a little black book.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation.
Aliens did it.
Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Lovely.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs.
Yeah, something like that.
Forces like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Aye, out of my way, bitch. Can't you see I'm driving here? Everybody can see I'm driving here. Dude, you ran into my car.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
objective here.
Weapons on the ground, now! Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Stay down. That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
And I didn't even have to go into the bank
Lieutenant
this time.
Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll hit him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you... He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
No, 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 no! Go up, go up, go up, go up!
Get down from there right now!
Stupid head.
Give it up, Wendell!
Hell away from me! There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
Already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oh!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Give it up, Wendell!
Come on then, pretty boy.
How
you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you.
All right.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star of the
Don't
squad.
shoot the suspect.
The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
And we got a dead guy.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Cole.
More clues.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All right.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Look at me moving the body
daylight.
and touching shit without
Crowded
gloves.
street. Now I've seen everything.
Hmm. No, 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 no. Doo-da, doo-da. Ow, ow, ow. Aw. Oh, oh, oh my god. I had this problem last time. That tire is terrible, it is.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
No, I already looked at the guy's hand. Is there anything? Nothing. Alright. Brass.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Now look at that. We got ourselves a gun.
Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Right.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Which guy? Over here?
Don't you people have anything better to do? Clear this area immediately.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Okay. Did you see anything? No? What about you? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Apparently I'm not a very nice man. Did y'all see anything?
Got friends who work at the Examiner.
No?
How about $5 for the exclusive?
No? Hey, we're a dead guy.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
See, Galleta. Alright. Sad.
Why are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong. Why are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, well. Okay.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
We don't want to.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
I get that one wrong. It seems.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
not gonna pull a Yui.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Woo! Shit. I haven't busted anything this go round. What are you doing, guy? Ooh, there's pedestrians. And there's, you know, car. Ah. There we go.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure.
None bushel wax.
What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
No. Obviously, I am a terrible detective. I couldn't even get that lady to talk to me. And here I thought I was doing the good thing by, you know, doing the good cop. I mean, she wasn't being, like, shady or anything. I mean, she was worried, that's for sure. But she wasn't, like, being shady and shit. You know.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
I'm thinking, my guy. Hold on. Where did I park? Up here, I think. How about you drive? Can you drive? I'd like you to drive. Nemo! Alright. Not gonna... We'll turn around. Alright, coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through. Oh! Holy shit! Damn. That was like really bad. he's gonna run. And I'm gonna have to chase him. And I'm not supposed to shoot him. And I don't know why not. He just killed somebody. He's running from me. I should be allowed to shoot him. I don't think that's, terrible.
Cole, we got things to do.
Fuck off, my guy. Fuck off. Trying to think of the best way to do this.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Got a cop's salary?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Hold on. Nemo. Yes, I'm talking to you. Thank you. Fucker. I wonder what it looks like if I could get that first lady to talk to me. Not really sure I care enough at this point, but at some point I'm gonna have to do it. Just gotta figure it out first. So I can't shoot him, but it wants me to draw my gun and still chase him. I think there's something wrong with that. Uh-huh.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here! The heck?
Boy, let's take it to better.
Oh.
There he is.
I can't put one on him from here.
Fuck.
Too late, Kalu!
I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to.
Not a man alive can make that shot with this weapon.
Lady!
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
At this range, I'd barely
Fuck!
raise him.
I shot him.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
Oops.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Go, go, go! 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 Go, motherfucker!
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Get in the way!
Kalu, get back here!
Fuck.
Next time, you're mine.
You do not want me to shoot him. Ready to go.
Too late, Kalu!
More likely to hit a bystander at this distance.
Seem to recall that you're supposed to get before he gets this far, and I never have, don't think I've ever managed.
At this range, I'd barely graze him. At this distance.
Fuck!
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
I know.
No, Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
I didn't mean to.
I'll buzz him for you.
Oh.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
He's getting away.
Kalu, get back here!
I think we're just gonna skip this part.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Let's
The one
show
you
him.
never solve. The one that keeps
You
you
told
awake
me
at
not
night.
to.
The case that gnaws at your guts
I
and
did it
ruins your
anyway.
marriage. The case that keeps you
A couple
up in
of
your bar
times.
as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
No.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
I'm not.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
I feel bad about that. Sort of. He's a joy.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Yes, I know I disappoint you. Shut up.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
See, and that would have ended the interview right there.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Fuck off.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright, so.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my
It's
gun
sad.
on
He
Gage.
kind of reminds me of the attorney that I used to work for.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu.
Welcome in. It's been a minute. How you been?
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
That's okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some
agree.
housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet,
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why, you war heroes always so modest. I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Yay! Maybe this is where my fucking partner can drive, so I don't have to. This way?
Moving up to a 45.
They really pushed
I
you
put him
through
down
quick,
to 1
didn't they?
round. 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I've been alright. Thanks for asking.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
I don't want you to direct. I want you to drive. Because I don't want to. Because I am terrible at driving in video games. Wow, fuck.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
No.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth,
Oh
gun
my
at the
God.
ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you
See,
didn't.
I prefer.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
I'd prefer the AI drive because I hate being reckless. I hate being. We're going this way now. That does not surprise me at all, Spy. I mean, there is, I'm sure, a certain, fun to do such, but it just really out of my way. Oh my God! Thank you. Can I go this way? I think it is this way.
a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah.
I don't
Any
care.
unit to handle, code 2 identified.
I don't care. Nope, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Nope. Nope. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Hey, I didn't even hit anything. It's pretty impressive. Is it this way? I'm lost. This should surprise no one.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Sure.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
Book him already.
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Alright.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Okay.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
That's pig blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Like, way too much. Ew. Ew.
Happier times, I guess.
Hmm.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
I remember what happened, I think.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Hmm.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Full of colorful. Yes, it is.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Sure.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet.
Looks like I was mistaken. It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around. So what next?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
I told you all I can. I gotta go back to work or I'll lose my job.
Ah, yes, I missed it.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
I saw this one.
Advice?
Have a word with the witness.
I was
it's not often
trying
we get
to.
eyeballs in a case like this.
The bloodstained pipe.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the
Question
wife,
is such
Phelps.
a cool
If you're
concept,
done
but
here,
it is
we'll head over
seriously
there.
lacking. Most of the time, you cannot guess what emotion. Right, and that's yeah.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
I agree. Because trying to read it, it's like, ha ha ha, yay.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Thank the gods.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder-to-cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I'm going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
One of my kids is cooking one of my recipes for their significant other.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Chicken with
Phelps,
artichoke
1247.
hearts with pasta and red sauce.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
It is. It is one of my favorites. Originally, actually, the recipe called for shrimp, but my ex-husband doesn't eat shrimp, so we adjusted it.
To my Adrian.
So that he could eat it.
This thing gets more and more
It's
interesting.
got a little bit of white wine in it and lots of garlic. It's good.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Kavanaugh's Bar.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Dude. So I'm wandering around. I don't need to.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Yeah.
Junk. I don't think so.
Here. Going outside. Birds of Paradise. Weird ass fucking things.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ah.
That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
There it is.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Doesn't tell me anything.
It tells you the guy liked planes.
Are you trying to find my husband?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Oh, Lord.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out
This poor
drinking
woman.
together.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Ooh.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Oh, Lord.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
I mean, I know he faked his death. Obviously, he's got a mistress.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
I much prefer. Yep.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Yep.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the
And
happiest
so he
home
is.
life.
He's too scared to
mono
divorce her, and
hands.
she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
It's true. And she didn't kill him.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
What?
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah.
J.W. Robinson I have
Frank
for sale.
Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Yeah, I don't want to be a maniac on the road.
We
no
found
thanks.
Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss. Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
If Black is hurt, anything you give up might help us find him before it's too late.
Look, if something happened to Adrian, then I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't know nothing more about it. I can't help you.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're going to have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Yeah, and now I gotta drive because I fucked it up.
sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Shit.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Fuck. I didn't even hit nobody. God damn it. I hate driving.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Well, what if I don't wanna? Love the look of the old cars. They're so classic.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
I dislike tailing people. Requires finesse that I do not have. Out of my way. Thank you. Coming through. Tailing a bad guy. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. I don't want to hit shit.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Dude, I am driving here. Do not step out onto the road. You fail a tailing mission. Yeah, but
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Alright, at the vehicle.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Hey, look, another number 2 apartment.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yeah, but
There's no point running, Adrian.
I always end up shooting them. That's bad. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Get up! Go! Oh my god.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Drain pipe. That's why. If I can get off the roof, that would be great.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
Yeah.
I thought
well,
it would
no.
be easier.
I mean,
No, it
I
just
never
got a whole lot
meant
harder.
to shoot him. It
Adrian
just kinda
Black, you're
happened.
under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
No. Not for prison.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Whatever. Hey, I only did $10 worth of damage. Oops.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Okay, cool.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I think I calculated that with you do thousands of dollars of damage. I think
You hear
I
about
calculated it with inflation.
Brought in
One
Seattle, threw
the
him out.
case cost more
Wife says she's gonna take him back.
than
Women generally show more
200,000.
compassion.
Oh my God!
Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the
Spy.
secretary.
Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Yeah, when you said you were driving like a maniac, you meant it. Yeah, apparently.
Don't think this is anything.
The tire cast.
No?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Hey! Get out of the shot!
Optimistic, Cole.
Which means the other one's not gonna mean much either. But we look anyway. Because
Not everything here is going to be
relevant. I don't care.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
I doubt it. Not sure this means much.
Remember, you're gonna talk. Oh, yeah.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Broken flag.
He must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help. Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids
I don't know.
stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night
I don't know.
see this
She's
brand
magic.
spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Did you see them take anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
I'm so bad at this.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
No, no, no. Wait, what?
You can drive. Where are we going?
This way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Ew.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
So sleazy.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Nobody allows cops to look around like this.
Nope. Probably nothing.
Probably.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right.
No, not that one.
Wrong size. No.
We already know which one it is. But no, not that one, you stupid head.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Nothing significant. Maybe if... No.
Hey, who's under there? Is it him? Is that the guy I need to talk to? Probably.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try. Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to kingdom come.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado, see how good his excuse is.
Yeah, it's not going to be great. But that's all right.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. You scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
It's true. It is very true.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing? What's going on?
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Oops. Oh, what apartment did he tell me? I forgot. Nope. 4.
little girl just got to sleep.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Dude.
So how far along are you, Anna?
There it is.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Jump.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
That bed sits really low to the floor. Either that or I'm just a little spoiled because mine sits up higher.
I doubt it. Not much help.
She is religious.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Found him.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Doesn't tell me anything. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Diplomatic license plates.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Anna, do you want to go to jail? Do you want your baby to be born in jail? He was here.
He comes and goes. I can't control him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You want him home as much as we do, Anna. Tell us where we can find him.
You pretend to be concerned for me, but you would take him straight from here to a cell.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you don't tell me where he is right now, Anna, I'll put an APB out on him and ask them to shoot on sight.
Please, please don't kill him. I can't tell you anymore.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. Let's get out of here, Phelps. Don't worry, I've got an idea.
That's not the outdoor. I'm lost. Should surprise no one. There we go.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her.
Here we go again. This is what I get.
That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
No, no, that way, that way. I hate driving. Oops. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Sorry. Dude.
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
The siren? Are you crazy?
Well, that's debatable.
Slow down before someone gets hurt.
I can't. Okay.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
I'm trying. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Fuck, fuckity fuck. Why did I agree to play this? I don't know. 'Cause I'm a dumbass.
Don't put the siren
I
on,
didn't
you
mean
idiot.
to. Stupid fucking thumbstick thingy.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Fuck! End of the line. Anna will warn Gabriel and they'll both go to ground. We can write this one off, Phelps.
Welcome back. I think these kind of count as deaths.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her.
Why are you putting the siren on?
Because it's fucking stupid. That's why. It's not exactly like I was trying, you know. Oh shit. Ah! Hey guys, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Should I leave a note?
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Can't tell if I'm too far behind or not. Or come on. Really? Shit. Guys, go! Oh my god. Get out of my fucking way.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. No. Okay, good. Oh my god. I mentioned how much I hate driving in video games.
S4E52 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
It's like sneaking with cars, and it's terrible.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. You're gonna lose him.
I am going as fast as I fucking can. Oh my god.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
All units of 459 just occurred.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. You're gonna lose him.
How do you figure that?
I'm gonna find you.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
I'm working on it. Oh! Shit. Get out.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Lay into his wheel arches.
I'm trying.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Fuck.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Ugh. He's not going anywhere. Ah.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Right?
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
And I didn't shoot him this time.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention!
Final inspection before liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Alright, well, this is going to be where we're going to stop for the day. I may or may not be back on Thursday with some Path of Exile. I don't know what...
All right, gentlemen, I just got this
Hey!
to me. A
Hey
hit
now!
felony at Ray's
Sid!
Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Sin! You wound me! You can't prove it. Anyway, so Thursday's gonna be weird. I may or may not be back. If I'm not, I will make up for it either Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday. We'll just have to see how it goes. I have a phone interview for stupid shit that I gotta deal with, and they have a window that they can call in, so, and I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm hoping not very, but we will see. I will keep you posted on the Discord as best I can. I appreciate y'all coming out and watching me play video games badly. I'm gonna say our death toll was definitely under 10, probably closer to 8 with all the restarts I had to do, because I'm terrible. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I will see you at some point before Sunday.